We did it. Over the last 90 days, I've taken my Instagram account very seriously, and we're on the verge of hitting 90,000 beautiful new followers. I'm so excited to share with you guys how I did it, how you can do it, and how you can start looking at social media and influencing and content creation as a business. I'm going to be spilling all the tea, and if you're new here, I just want to introduce myself really quickly and tell you my name is Danielle, and I hope you find lots of value. And just for my current subscribers, you guys can see that I did take a break from YouTube, but we're back and we're definitely heading a different direction. And I'm excited to bring you guys along the journey, and I hope you're here for it. There's a lot of growth. You know, we're talking business, faith, finance, girl talk, and just I want to document and share my journey as a content creator, someone that makes money from social media, a full-time content creator. And I want to share how you guys can do it too, because if you understand content creation from a business aspect and what it really is, your life is gonna change, right? Because there's just money that you make from social media that you can't make from working a job. But we'll dive deeper into that in this video. Adidas, Zara, Yeezys. So I want to share a little bit about my story and like why I decided to take a break from social media, and now like why am I coming back. If I'm being honest with you, I was dealing with a lot of self-esteem issues, spiritual warfare, and it wasn't until like I came across this course called the Ultimate Branding Course, and it really got me sparked back up to create content. And I also learned how the Lord wants us to be creators. So it was a perfect opportunity to decide, like, you know, I really want to do this. For a time I was doing like private flight attending, but honestly I'll never be happy working a job. I'll never be happy. So I've already tried it. Imagine, I was getting paid very well, almost a 6-figure salary, traveling around the world, but I just wasn't happy. I wasn't fulfilled. But doing social media is just, I feel like, what the Lord wants me to do. And I've been able to inspire so many people through my content already on Instagram. So it's like, it feels right. And it feels like I've always wanted to do this since young. So why am I gonna play with my dreams? So I really hope that you're here for the ride and we see what we do. This is just one of the start. And I hope the information that I give to you in this video can really help you start your journey, because I know a lot of us want to be creators. We don't want to work a job. It sucks. And honestly, you can't create wealth if you are trading your time for money, but that's a whole nother video we'll get into. Okay, so first things first, I want to dive into how I grow my following, and I'm going to tell you my little secrets and how you can do it too. So I got my notes. Make sure you have yours. So first thing I did is super important, is I got clear on who my target audience was, because I know who exactly I was creating content for. This allowed me to find trends, topics, or just saying certain things that my target audience would gravitate and relate to. So around August, I started to gain a lot of traction from these 2 posts. So one was about like entrepreneurship, and there was a lot about relating to that. So since people related so much, they were commenting, they were sharing. And then I had another post. The second post was about, like, you know, when a woman has her own, she doesn't need a man to take care of her. Like, a man has to do more. So like relationship advice and like entrepreneurial girl talk was, you know, just in narrative for my target audience. So this is something you want to get clear on, is like, who are you creating content for? Because content, the way it works off of emotion. But I'll dive deeper into that. I'm telling you what I did, and then I'll tell you what you can do. So those 2 videos started to gain a lot of traction off my page. And then there was when I started to think, how could I continue to go viral? How can people continue to reshare my stuff? And then that's when I started doing the quotes thing, because I started to realize every day people share quotes on their stories. So I started to share quotes that resonated with my target audience. So since my target audience always resonated with my posts, they always share. So from the very beginning, I built up an audience that shares my content. And still to this day, for the past 3 months, people have been sharing me on their stories for like 3 months straight, every single day, 50 to 100 people per day sharing my story. So I could only do so much in getting my reach out there. So having people sharing my posts is really what excelled me because they related to it so much. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in the next segment of this. So that was really what sparked me. So first the 2 viral posts, and then after, because I started doing like the threads thing, sharing tweets, there was a prompt, a chat GPT prompt trend. As soon as I seen it being posted on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, I took it and I geared it towards my target audience. And because this post was dealing with pain, frustration, and spirituality in the sense of like sharing beliefs in that, so I am faith-based, this channel, and I'm here by the grace of God, so this is what we're about. So expect a lot of that, expect a lot of chaos, expect a lot of God and fitness. A lot is going to be going on here, but most importantly, it's about leveling up in life. So from that post, it got so many shares, so many comments, and I shared it because it's something that I had experience with and I related with, and I know my target audience resonated with. And because the overall theme of my page is about, you know, how to be a rich husband, how to be financially independent, how to make money from social media, and I use, you know, their pain points of like, you know, probably being a breakup or like dealing with spiritual warfare, and I use like content and social media as a vehicle to like ease away from the pain of dealing with any spiritual warfare, any relationship trauma. So because they resonated with my post and everything that I had to say in the caption, they went ahead and gave me a follow and commented, shared, and continue to push my videos out. So that is essentially how I've gone viral. To go viral, what that means is people sharing your stuff, people talking about your stuff, people engaging, people liking, people commenting. When the algorithm is seeing, okay, this type of people like this type of stuff, it's going to continue to push your content in front of those people. So in the sense of my content was geared around a specific message, a specific theme. It's about woman empowerment, being a woman that is faith-based. Even if we're imperfect, you know, we still love the Lord and we still show up for the Lord. And also being, more than anything, like just being financially independent, leveraging our femininity and being very in tune with that, like just living like a soft girl life, but obviously a soft girl life which we fund, and by working smart, by working in our creativity. And how we do that is like leveraging social media. Social media is the gateway, and that's going to be the third segment of this video. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about content as a business. But now let's jump into how can you grow your following on social media and any platform. Okay, now to the second part of this video. I want to talk about, you saw how I can grow. I gave you very over the view. I gave you a rundown of like what propelled my account. Obviously, being consistent was the biggest part. I've been posting pretty much every other day or almost every day, anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day. And sometimes I would skip a day, sometimes. But I've posted over 200 times over the last 90 days. So that plays a big role. You gotta get over the fear of posting and putting yourself out there. So the fear of posting was my biggest thing. I was scared of being cringe or thinking what people were gonna think of me. So starting on a new Instagram account definitely helped a lot. It just gave me detachment from the result. So that's a big thing. If you wanna blow up on social media, a big part is strategy, but stop caring, right? Just post your creativity. If people like it, people like it. And if people don't, you know, your target audience, whoever you create content for, people that like you will do business with you. But anyways, let's get into how can you start growing your Instagram account. So first things first, what is the purpose of your account? What is your goal with growing? Are you just growing to grow your following? Or like, you know, what is your goal? If you are coming with purpose and intention on what your goal is with social media, that makes all the difference. So I came in with the intention that because I came out of rut of dealing with depression, breakup, like a lot of financial issues, because I was dealing with mental health stuff, I know that if I started to care about other people's problems more than my own and just share how I can be a beacon of light, right? The Lord calls us to be a light of the world, right? Lighthouses. And, you know, going through that hard season and coming out of it, it's like, okay, this gives me purpose to live, right? So it's like very deep. Like I can start crying over it right now, but like there's purpose. It's more than the money that I do this. It's more than, you know, like brand deals or anything else. It's about purpose, intention, people. So when you're showing up on social media, how can you start showing up for other people? What value can you provide to them? So getting clear on your purpose, your intention, who are you making content for? Who can you help more than anything? Because if you're posting content from like a selfish, oh, look at me, you know, look at me, I'm so hot, I'm so beautiful, that can only go so far unless you're like Alex Earl or like any big, beautiful, bodacious girl. And you know, it's just that you're just a pretty face, a pretty man, and there's no real substance to that. So you want to provide some type of value, whether this is like, you know, beauty, how beauty helps you and how that can help other people, or like how you know how to do your makeup routine, or fitness, or like diet. There's just so many different niches. You just have to decide. No, you don't have to put yourself in a box, but definitely having some type of what to be known for is going to help you a lot and just separate you from a lot of people. So now we got purpose, clear intention of who we're making content for. Now comes viral content planning. So what I did is I just paid attention to who are my top competitors, who were creators that I liked to see and watch, and what could I take away from them and make it my own. So there's this book called Steal Like an Artist. I read that book and it completely changed my perspective when it comes to creating, because honestly, no idea is original. And it says that in the Bible, like there's nothing new under the sun. In order for an idea to have occurred, something had to spark that idea to happen. So you had to be inspired by something. And honestly, whether God gave you the download or, you know, you saw something sparked it. So what I do is I just pay attention who are the top players in my industry. So my industry is like make money online and entrepreneurship. I am planning on starting like a separate page for like fitness, because I'm a big fitness girly. I don't know, you want to see my muscles? Hold on. I'm gonna show you my muscles very quick, because I've been in the gym for over 2 years and it's like really helped with my depression. So I don't know if you can see, but I want to start like a fitness page as well. But overall, like my YouTube is gonna stay everything of me, but Instagram is gonna be like one Dinero Danielle, like my fitness account, and then my business, make money online, Instagram growth, and then I'm gonna make a secret account. Only you guys will know. I won't tell my other Instagram about it, but only you guys will know when I make it. It's gonna be like, you know, outfits and stuff like that. But yeah, just pay attention to what's happening. So search your niche, right? Go to Instagram, go to TikTok, and find, you know, people that have over 1 million views. Study their content, see what's good about their content, see if you can remake it. So with that book, Steal Like an Artist, let's say there's 3 different creators you like. You know, you take something from here, you take something from there, you take something from there, and now you have a whole new concept and you make it your own with adding in your personality. So there's different types of content. So there's top of funnel content, middle funnel content, and bottom funnel. So this pertains more like if you want to use social media for business, right? So I do use my social media account, Dinero Danielle, as a business account, and I use it to make money, and I do give brand partnerships for the audience on that account. So my top of funnel content is very broad. It attracts my target audience in. Like those 2 viral posts, it attracts the girls. It attracts girls that gone through heartbreak. It attracts girls that want to start making money online, especially girls that work at the club. So this is my blue ocean, right? This is a whole nother thing, right? Just getting clear on, like I said, who your target audience is. So there's red ocean and then there's blue ocean. So red ocean is like, I help women make money. And then blue ocean is, I help women leave the club life industry and start making money online. So this is how you set yourself apart and have like no competition. That's top of funnel content. And then middle funnel content is like more nurturing content where you're educating them, sharing your story, and just giving value. So value just essentially means like information, tips, hacks, myths about your industry. Like let's say like you're a food blogger, you're talking about that. You make money online blogger, like that. Fitness, you talk about that. Like anything that's informative is gonna go in the middle funnel. And then bottom funnel is pretty much like if you have a program to offer, any content that's like showing results, call to action for someone to buy and purchase from you. And the biggest thing honestly with growing on social media is just showing up, having good lighting, and practicing. Because I know when you're making your first videos and you're like talking to the camera, it can feel very weird. But you just got to get over it and start putting yourself out there. All right, let's get into the good part of this video. Creating content is cool, right? But a lot of you guys have jobs and you have things going on where, yeah, you would like to create and make this a full-time living, but you honestly don't know where to get started. Well, my friend, I'm gonna give you the breakdown on how my first round of creating content, I've been able to generate over 6 figures from creating content, and how you can do the same. So what I need you to understand is that creating content or just social media is a business. Whether you realize it or not, you are either being sold to or you're doing the selling. So every day that you're scrolling, you are being sold on beliefs, products, ads, on people. There's just so many ways you can put this into perspective. But honestly, every time you are watching these videos or these content, whether someone shares like their favorite lipstick, what they ate in a day, and maybe you might be like, oh, like I saw what so-and-so ate, maybe I should eat that today. So social media is a marketing platform. All social media platforms are marketing platforms. Big advertisers pay to be able to run their ads on there. But as a creator, you have your very own free marketing avenue. If you build up the following, you have a bigger audience to sell to. So what is happening now is that brands are realizing like ads aren't getting the best conversions. So they rather pay influencers, people that generate an audience, because when you generate an audience as a content creator, you build up an audience that trusts you, know you, and value your opinions. So if you're sharing information about a certain product, a certain place, and you inflict an emotion or interest towards someone to come and buy and be a customer of this product, service, place, whatever it is, that is where money is created. Understand, the world operates around content, right? Just think about the Super Bowl. People paid thousands of dollars just to be on the commercials of the Super Bowl, right? People paid thousands, millions probably of dollars just to get a second in front of all these people on a Super Bowl commercial. It's a big thing. It's a main event, right? It's eyes, it's content, it's videos. And you know, me and my friend were talking today, like you see these girls living these lavish lifestyle and you're like, how the heck are they doing it? Like, are they doing OnlyFans or are they doing something crazy to afford this life? But no, brands will literally pay you thousands of dollars if you build up your own following or you know how to build up a following. Right? So there's 2 different avenues you can do from this. You can even do this without a following. But if you just know how to create content, right? Look at the world around you. Everything revolves around marketing. So this is a top tier skill. There's marketing and then there's sales. So if you know marketing, you know content creation. Content creation is sales. If you know how to do this properly, there is strategy and it can be done with intention, right? There's content creation, just creating to create with no substance, but there's actually doing this in a way that it can change your life. If you know how to generate an audience around a specific thing, or just get people to know, like, and trust you. So a big creator that I like to talk about and put into perspective is Anna Paul. She built up her following around like sharing her life, day-to-day vlogging, right? She's not educating people on anything, but she's just vlogging, sharing her life. So this takes a lot of consistency because people are getting to know, like, and trust her through her blog content. So what she does promote OF, and that's how she makes money from social media. But she recently launched her own skincare brand, and it's like people would buy whatever she's selling because she built up her own marketing platform, whether people understand that or not. She sold out her skincare line and she makes millions from OF people will buy whatever. So this is to put things into perspective. You build up a marketing channel, you have something to sell. It can be physical or digital. So content creation is just a marketing platform. You can sell anything from digital products, and digital can be like courses, ebooks, guide. So these can be automatically sent. So you can make like recipes, workout videos, like digital planners, like all of this sells. The digital product industry is huge. And then let's say you wanted to do affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is where I got my first round of success, right? So when we're talking about social media, we're talking about YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, we're talking about searchable platforms, right? And we're talking about a highway and there's a lot of traffic. If you set your content up where it's searchable, people are looking for certain information about a specific product or service, and your videos pop up, you set yourself up to make money online, right? This is how this works. And then brand deals. Brands will pay you thousands of dollars, like I said, just to be able to leverage your audience. They will give you free products, they'll give you services for free, they'll give you money, trips, a lot of things, just because you build up an audience. So it's so valuable, whether you're doing this for yourself and building up your personal brand, or you want to go the route where you learn the skill set of content creation and building up a following, and brands, smaller brands that, you know, usually brands that are coming into the market and they don't know how to use social media and they understand the power of creating content and they just don't know how to do it. They will pay you thousands of dollars. So my business partner, his name is Key. He has made over $50,000 a month just creating content for brands, not even on his own following. Like, this is something you can literally do. You don't even have to put yourself out there if you don't want to. But I just need you to get into the understanding that social media is a marketing platform. This is what makes it business, right? You can sell anything. You just need to know the strategies, the strategics on how to do this. And this is what I do teach inside of our community, Creatorly. So we teach students how to make money from social media, whether it's building your personal brand or working with brand deals, in the sense of like smaller brands, building up their following, helping them get sales. And I show you exactly how to understand content from an emotional aspect. So that is a big thing. The world revolves around emotion, just like the stock market, literally everyday life. You know, the urgency and the scarcity when there's like a hurricane coming and people are scared and they go out and buy out the whole grocery store. Like, this is all because of fear tactic emotions. Like, if you understand this, I'm telling you, you can sell anything, any business that you can do. Like, you learn this, it's up. Like, you can literally sell anything. Like, when it comes to selling on social media, you're not selling whatever it is you're selling the outcome, the vision, the dream, or, you know, the end result. And I dive very deep to this in our platform. So if you want to really take this seriously and start monetizing social media, build your personal brand, or even if you don't want to build your personal brand, if you want to make content and become a full-time creator, go ahead and check out my Instagram, and I'll have a free training as well in the bottom of this page. So much value. Like, the industry is not gonna stop. Like, social media will forever be needed because it's marketing. It's just the way the world works. And if you see yourself as being like an influencer or a social media person, it's more normalized to see people out creating content, because honestly, it's the way the world works. And people are making thousands. Like, if you are in a position where you are trading your time for money, you're never gonna become wealthy. You only have so much time. But if you start to learn how to position yourself where you make money from your creativity, your imagination, that's where wealth starts to be created, right? They trick us and trap us and get us like trading our time for money. But if you only have so much time in a day, they don't pay you based off your work ethic, right? Getting into anything where it's value based on how much work you put in is better than working for hours per day. Because if you think about it, you only have so many hours in a day, but you have to work. You don't have time for additional side hustles, and then you have these bills, right? So it's work to pay bills, work to pay bills. There's no leeway if your income is just sufficient to just get you by. You need something that is going to allow you to make a lot of money, for your actual work, your work ethic, your skills. And content creation is definitely a skill set. It's not something that you're gonna get overnight. It takes time, it takes practice, but if you don't get started, it's never gonna happen. And if that has been one of your deep like desires, like you really want to do this, me personally, like since young, like I wanted to be on social media. I watch these big influencers that travel around the world, and I just wish that I could do that. And I would always search like how to make money online, and I would try all these different side hustles, but honestly it didn't matter what business I did online, because when I started to create content, that was the real business, getting traffic, getting attention. And since then, after I made my first 6 figures, I was like, okay, this is what I need to focus on. And I started to view social media for what it is, a marketing platform. And that made all the difference. So that is the end of this video. I hope it was valuable. I'm still getting back into creating content. I just want to be raw and real. I don't like all the edits and stuff. Like, yeah, it's cool, but I just want to be able to create content and get in the flow of doing it, right? Because our brain, what it does is that it sees us trying to do something new, and then it wants to stop us, right? But if you break that ice, start putting yourself out there and just going for it, then your brain is like, okay, it's safe to do this. So if you are on that verge, just bootstrap it, just make it happen. Don't think raw or real. Like, I don't want all the edited stuff. I can't even relate to that stuff. Like, I see it on social media, it's cool, but there's no real personality to it. But that's it for this video. I'm so excited to hopefully be creating more and bringing you guys along this journey. And yes, till then, see you next time. Bye-bye.